wanted to ask you about the team news, who's available for this match, who's fit, and you know, with Edouard Mendy, could he come back in if he is fit, or would you stick with Kepa as maybe the number one from now on?
Well, Eddie's been training with the team the last few days, so he's made good progress. So he'll be in the squad, which is great news for us. It's really important to have as much competition for places as we can. So great to have him back. Georgie felt a little bit of discomfort in his abdominal area against Crystal Palace, but has trained today, so we'll see how he reacts to that. Take a decision later on today. Kai had a slight feeling as well, but again, trained today. So apart from that, we're all okay. Engie's training more and more, not fully, but getting closer, so that's really positive. So that's about it, I think.
Okay, Moose at the front here. Can round the side. That's it, and just at the front. Thank you.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
You said before the Salzburg game you'd never even been to a Champions League match. Well, this is perhaps, with respect to Salzburg, a step up in terms of glamour with AC Milan. What are you expecting differently tomorrow night from your opening night in the Champions League?
Well, we're playing against a different team, a different way of playing. So an absolute top team as well, as were Salzburg in terms of how competitive they were. So every game is different, every football match is different. But we're looking forward to the game. It's a massive challenge for us, an exciting challenge for us, one that the boys are really looking forward to, and we have to be really, really good to get the result we want.
Important to win home games in the Champions League. I'm not saying is this a must-win home game in the Champions League, but I mean it's one that you really could do with getting 3 points from.
Well, that's what we try for, definitely. I think everybody will say the same thing. Important to win your home games, important to win if you can, but we're playing against, like I said, a top opponent, so we have to play well. We have to create a good atmosphere for our supporters to get behind us. So that's the job. We are, as I said, we're looking forward to it.
Nick Pule.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
I know you don't talk about other teams' players, and I'm not asking you to do that, but the new owners are obviously clearly very busy in terms of, I guess, short, medium and long-term planning for the squad, and obviously a lot of things off the field as well, but also the squad kind of building in depth. I mean, from your perspective and as a new group of coaches, that must be, was that important in your part of your thinking in terms of taking the job, and also is it important now because it just seems that what the new owners are doing, they're keen to make a lot of progress quite quickly, and that must be a good thing for you to be aware of at least.
Yeah, I mean, the guys are ambitious, that's for sure, and they want to develop the club, they want to develop the team, as we all do. I think I always remember, I never forget that my job as a head coach, which is to develop the players that are here, and then to work with the club to align the resources we have to make good decisions when transfer windows open. But predominantly my job is to help the players that are here, and that's what we've been doing. You know, we haven't seen them that much, but the last few days has been really positive, I think, and you know, I need to focus on that, helping the guys that are here.
Jeremy Langdon.
Yeah, hi Graham.
Hi.
Just following on from that, there's a lot of talk about Christopher Nkunku on his way to Chelsea next season from RB Leipzig. Is there anything you could say to that?
No, as I said before, and you know, Jeremy, my answer is I don't speak about players that aren't Chelsea players. If you want to ask about any Chelsea players, I'm quite happy to speak about them, but it was the same at Brighton. You get linked to a lot of players, and there's a lot of names out there, and you can imagine it gets escalated when you're a club like Chelsea. But yeah, I'll speak about Chelsea players and not comment on anybody else.
So just on one of them, Conor Gallagher's made a great case for starting, hasn't he, against Milan?
He has, yeah, he had a fantastic impact. The impact that we want our substitutes to have. As I said after the game, he's been a top, you know, as a top person, great in the group, and he's fighting to play. So that's great for me.